Let's see. I'm gonna put myself on the big screen, so you can't see this, Travis, but I'm there on my solo podcasting big screen, and your avatar is right there with me. It's sitting on top of a black chat box. So you're with me. Say hi.
Oh, hi. Are we live already?
Yeah. We're live. No, none of this holding out. We're just doing it. We're just
Good. Good. We just on a Tuesday we start giving announcements. That's how we do it.
yeah.
Should, I'm not recording audio yet, am I? Should I have been?
No, we're not recording audio yet. Man, I got a lot of stuff going on here. Oh, Zoom takes up a lot of memory, I think. It's something that it does.
I could see that. I could see that.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm going.
Oh, hey, look at me. Look at little Travis. Look at little chromed out Travis.
yeah, I did a real half-assed job of putting you, cutting you out to have onto the stream. Very half-assed
I love
job.
it. I love it. I'm here. I feel present.
Okay. Well, if you're ready to go, let's go ahead and hit record on our Reapers.
Recording
All right, and then
now.
yeah, we'll get this started in let's see, make sure I have the right audio. And in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You asked for it. Here it is. It's a podcast from Apathetic Enthusiasm.
Coming to you live from a world where Season 5 of Rick and Morty has been announced finally. That's right. Rick and Morty coming to your eye holes again in summer of 2021 with us on Interdimensional RSS, the unofficial Rick and Morty podcast. Woo, 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 woo.
Woo, 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 woo. Hey, guess what? I exist. I hey everybody, I'm Travis.
Hey everybody, I'm Brandon, and yes, that is right. The man who I've been trying to get rid of. He found his way into the Zoom call, and he said, "No, we're doing this together, you and I."
I'm tired of not existing, Brandon. I wanna be a real boy. I have to say before we get started with anything else, you're doing a fantastic job holding down the fort here on Interdimensional RSS while I have been zigzagging across the United States. I appreciate that. I appreciate the hard work you're putting in, and I am terrified for when it is my turn to do the same. So great job.
Thanks so much, man. I appreciate it. It's really, by the time I get past the episode and then I'm just hanging out in the chat after that, I'm very very loosey. I've got a flow going on, but it really takes an hour or so to get into that. Like, okay, I'm comfortable being on a stream by myself type thing. Maybe you're different. Maybe you start off really strong. I don't know.
We'll then
see.
I'm gonna spin out of control by the end of it. It's gonna be pandemonium. Anyway, for those of you that are dedicated listeners, followers of this podcast, saying to yourself, didn't they just release an episode yesterday? Why would they possibly do 2 episodes back to back? Well, that obviously means that you're not following us on social media. So make sure that you follow us over on Twitter at MortyPod, over on Instagram, Rick and Morty Podcast, whatever we are over there. We could do all these. You know what's going on. Rick and Morty Season 5 has been announced, and I kicked all of my family out of the hotel room we're staying in. I said, we have to do a podcast. Actually, Brandon was like, you kick your family out of the hotel room. We have to do this podcast.
Yeah, I feel partially bad for making you do that, but it is understood by our families that periodically we have to ignore them despite the relationships that we have to maintain with them, because we also have a relationship to maintain with you, the listener, here on Interdimensional RSS when Rick and Morty news actually pops up. So throwing out the social, we talked a little bit about social media already. If you're not following us on Rick and Morty Pod on Twitter, please do that. Go to Rick and Morty Podcast, of course, on Facebook.com, Rick and Morty Podcast at gmail.com. We're also at Rick and Morty Podcast on Instagram if you want to follow us there. On the web, Rick and Morty Podcast.reddit.com. That is our subreddit. Rick and Morty .reddit.com. That is the official Rick and Morty subreddit. Head over there, check it out. There's the trailer is sticky to the top because there were so many people posting a link to the trailer over and over again, trying to get that sweet Reddit karma. And then, of course, our website is
Got to get those internet points, Brandon. It's very, very important.
You have to, and that's why I'm most excited for season 5, because then I do the episode posts, and then my karma then starts going up, including my downvotes. But whatever, it's fine. We are streaming partially live here on twitch.tv /apathetic enthusiasm. You can do that whenever new news rolls around. We will be here. I am on screen. Travis's avatar is on screen, but he's just audio this time around because hotel living ain't the best internet living, turns out.
Yeah, we didn't spring for the premium internet today, and and I'm not about to. So you get what you get. Yeah, go listen to the audio version if you're having a hard time.
And so all that stuff out of the way. All that stuff out of the real quick. We can talk about Patreon. We can talk about TeePublic. No. Let's skip that for now. Let's get into really the meat. We're even skipping semi-pertinent news today because I did that last night. There's no more semi-pertinent news. No, sir, Travis.
It's all pertinent today.
It's all pertinent. And which means that there's only one thing to do. Travis, do you know what that is?
Is it time for the main thing?
It's time for the main thing. The main thing. It's the main thing. It's the main thing. Rick and Morty. That's right. It's the main thing. Here on the podcast, Travis, we were both at work today when the news broke.
It was such a fortunate situation that neither one of us was away from grown up responsibilities. We both were in meetings and doing important work type things, and then I leave and I check my phone and I'm like, what has happened? What is going on? And sure enough, a brand new trailer drops for season 5, along with the heavily anticipated announcement of the release date of season 5. So then I immediately start texting you, just like I did in that April 1st long ago. And it was still probably like 20-30 minutes before I got a response from you.
Yeah, and you know what's kind of funny about that is I was trying to get out of work for a long time. I'm getting ready to move, and I'm training my replacement, and all morning I was answering questions and helping him out with stuff, and I was like edging my way towards the door, and every time I started to edge my way towards the door, either he had a question or somebody else had a question, and I got pulled back in. And then like somebody was like, hey Brandon, you want this pastry? And I said, yeah, I'll take that pastry. And then we talked about Godzilla versus King Kong a little bit. And so by the time I got out to my car, the first thing I do check my phone. I saw my cryptocurrency was down. I was like, oh, cool. It's time to buy some more. And then the next thing I saw was, why are we always at work when this stuff happens? And then I was like, oh shit, what happened? I opened it up, and the trailer for Rick and Morty season 5 was there. And the internet sucks at my work, and so the first thing I did was like sit and wait for YouTube to buffer. So I can get it, and I only got the teaser trailer actually the first time around. I didn't realize till maybe a couple hours later after you sent me the actual trailer to YouTube that there was a longer trailer.
Yeah, I thought that was interesting. They kind of fooled me in the same way. The initial social media post that gave the release date, which is June 20th, correct?
Yeah.
Do I have that date?
Yep.
Correct.
Yep.
Yeah. So, June 20th, of course, a Sunday. That is the traditional eve of Rick and Morty's, and Yeah, they made the announcement on Twitter. It was on Instagram. It was on Facebook, and like a condensed, shorter trailer. I didn't realize because I was fervently like tweeting and retweeting that there was a full length trailer available out on YouTube, which I gotta say is a pretty terrific trailer. If the hype for season 5 wasn't already at peak levels, I think we are definitely going to get there.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Like the teaser, I was happy with. I was happy with what we saw in the teaser, and there are things in the teaser that in the full blown trailer they like some of the lines that some of the lines that Rick says, some of the jokes that they say are in the teaser and not the actual trailer. Why are all the robots robotic or something like that? Whatever that line was in the
The
teaser.
cyberpunk birds or whatever.
Yeah. Exactly. Um, so watching the actual trailer, I'd noticed some things in the teaser that I was excited about. But then confirmed to me when the actual trailer was watched. For example, I tweeted about this already. The Clive Barker Hellraiser Cenobite outfits they have that cracked me up. Beth has like kind of like a pinhead thing going on. Then there's like a chatterer. This is all Hellraiser stuff, Travis. Just letting you know.
Yeah, stuff I'm very familiar with, and it definitely speaks to me as a person.
Yes, definitely speaks to you. They even say the line, "Grab those chains. We're gonna raise a little hell. It's time we raise a little hell." So now that was awesome to me. What jumped out to you on in this trailer?
Honestly, one of the things that I found most hilarious was the very last line of the trailer,
Oh,
where they're standing like waist deep in some sort of water, and Rick asks Jerry what his bucket list item is, and Jerry's like, to see a game in every Major League Baseball stadium, and Rick's like, nope. And the reason that's so funny to me is I feel like I have very close friends who have that exact thing on their bucket list. So just another Jerry hanging out with Jerry's. That's all I am.
I dug that line too. I don't know why. I'm not a baseball fan, and actually on the stream last night, Matt does his periodic try to convince me that I like baseball thing in the stream all night. And so that jumped out to me as kind of a funny thing, but I don't know, like a typical Jerry thing to say, I guess. Something an old man an old man who reads the New York Times.
Yeah,
Would do.
Well, one of the hard things about these trailers is without watching it 100 times and analyzing it and breaking down every little bit, it's very hard to like, pick like one moment because so much stuff is happening so fast. It's very visually interesting. The animation continues to be top notch in this trailer. So I think that we could probably spend an entire episode just breaking down the trailer and doing thoughts and guessing what certain episodes might be about. Who knows? Maybe that's a way to fill the time between now and June. But yeah, I think overall the hijinks are there. The high concept sci-fi rigmarole is all definitely packed into the trailer, and it looks like the whole family is getting in on the adventures, which is something I'm really excited about.
Yeah. Definitely something that in season 1 everyone was on their own kind of paths and on their own adventures, and by the end of the trailer, there are alternate versions of these families fighting against each other, and so that's really awesome to see. And you're right about like having an entire episode to break down the trailer. I'm sure that we'll have another trailer by the time we get to June 20th. Hopefully they do again, like where they release the episode titles ahead of time. because then we can do
we can do match the clip to the episode.
Yeah, match
and fail miserably with yet another season.
Miserably through our predictions, and then have everyone be like, "You guys suck at this. You are not good at this." Nobody actually said that to us. Just full disclosure, they felt it, but they did not say it out loud. But yeah, I think that that's a good idea for us to break it down fully when we have more time to do it. But I just want to say, how excited are we to have this season? We know there's we know the finish line is there, Travis.
Yeah, we have a date. We can start planning our lives around it. We can start building spreadsheets that track all of our episode releases and what we want to cover. It's good. It's a good feeling, and it's good to know that I'll be done moving by the time season 5 starts, so I can be all set up and we can have the setup all ready to go for those episodes.
And this will be fantastic because I will be done moving by the time June 20th rolls around. It is. You and I, we could not have planned this any better. I mean, we didn't plan this. It was. We had to move. So this is.
Yeah, I just really appreciate the folks out at Adult Swim pushing the season back.
Yeah.
Until when we were done moving, so that we could get these episodes out at the highest level of quality possible. Yeah. So what if the rest of the world is clamoring for Rick and Morty? We said, you know what? We need to push it back a couple months because we're moving. And you heard it here first.
It's official. We're now. It's not quite April 1st, so I can't make that joke again that we're the official Rick and Morty podcast, but I will anyways. So if you're listening to this on April 1st,
2 days when you're listening to this,
there's one last thing I want to point out on the trailer. I sent you a message on it. I didn't notice this because they showed this clip months ago, right? With like some of those like crystals when they like the Rick and Morty blade jokes, like, oh, are we a bunch of blades, Morty? That kicks ass.
Mm-hmm.
In one of the crystals that's in the background in this trailer, and you can look at it, you can see a screenshot of it over on Rick and Morty Pod. I tweeted it. The original inspiration behind Rick and Morty, Doc and Marty. There's a Doc and Marty Easter egg inside one of those shards in the background when they're mentioning the blade thing, and I thought that was really cool. So hey, go check it out. You'll find them Easter eggs. Man.
They're always finding ways to sneak that kind of stuff in.
They are. You're right. They're sneaky bastards. Those guys. Okay. Well, we're excited. You're excited. We know you're excited. Let us know what your excitement level is over on Twitter, over on Instagram, over on our email. Of course, I'm at Barnyard Cruise on Twitter. Travis is at Jugglemino. You can find us. You can find us both there. Hit us up separately or together. It's fine. And we can't wait.
Yeah, tag us both.
Tag it. Do it like we're fish put back into the pond, but you want to track our lives. They do that, right? Like for bass. I think they do that.
I'm sure there's like a catch and release thing. I'm sure that's fine.
All right. Well, thank you everyone for listening to this real quick Lil Bits episode. Travis over there in hotel room. Thank you, Travis, for joining us.
Thank you. My internet is dying, but I'm so excited and looking forward to the next season.
Yeah, he's delayed. You know he loves you. I know that he loves us too. And until next time, I am Brandon. That is Travis on a delay, and we will talk to you in just a couple weeks.
Bye.
So delayed. Let me play this music. let me play this music, and then I'll let you. I'm gonna stop the stream. Well, I can stop the stream now. Bye, everybody.